twice in the second round.
Second round drop twice.
A great first round. And then Kevin Holland almost wins into the third.
Yeah. He went stupid in the third because they told him, though, they was like, bro, you need to finish in the third. And he dropped him. But I think he did too much wrestling. But you know, Kevin Holland, and I'm a fan of Kevin Holland. His cardio is always his problem. Bro, you be seeing this man breathe hard through the TV. So you imagine when his coaches and shit.
Yeah, but they
were both tired.
Look at
Yeah, they both
But then
they
kept finding that extra gear, that extra, like, something in the tank to keep going.
Yeah.
And you're telling me, like,
Holland was out, bro.
That ain't a fight of the night.
Holland was out. If you look, his eyes rolled behind his head, and when he hit the ground is when they came back.
Look,
and he just started moving. Out of instinct.
You want to hear the funniest shit? So, we were up in Blackhawk this weekend. We watched the fights in the sports book. You know, we were placing bets in the sports book and all of this. Joe had Mauricio Pitbull to win by decision.
I'm not gonna lie, I had Pitbull to win too. I had Pitbull to win.
But he had Kevin Holland, Daniel Rodriguez ending the second round.
Oh, he's stupid.
No, that's stupid. When you see two drops in the second round?
Yeah, but you talk about two people who don't get dropped that easy. I mean, you can get dropped, but I'm talking about who don't quit that. Bro, they resisting as hell.
Yeah, you may not quit.
How many fights?
But if your lights get put out.
But he almost kept no. Why you think every time they like knocked each other, they always went for the submission? None of them it's not easy to knock them out. Every time Kevin Holland hit the ground, he wakes up. When Rodriguez hit the fence, that's what saved me, by the way, in that third round. Because Kevin knocked him, and his legs buckled, but he hit the fence, and he just bounced back up.
Yeah, but they've lost by KO before. And look, we're not saying that, like, oh, we're saying someone got knocked out in the second. They could have got a submission win.
Yeah, they were trying to submit each other.
And Kevin Holland has an insane darts choke.
Yeah. But Kevin Holland, bro, he like one of the men of like many talents. Like besides talking in the ring and entertaining, that mug really good. Yeah, that mug. He really Kevin Holland like that, bro. And yeah, we seen him knocking all that, but I just didn't see him. I saw that fight going to decision with an if. Like, but if somebody get caught, and Kevin Holland only submitted him a couple times, but he was too tired. And same with Rodriguez, like he almost had him a couple times, but Kevin Holland, you know, he'll be sprawling and he just keep rolling around and shit. Like he either get caught or he's
long, lengthy, and freaking.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of
uses those limbs.
It's a
somehow get out of shit.
Yeah, he's awkward. Yeah.
No, so you know, we're talking about that fight. And just look how long we were able to just talk about that fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That fight has nothing
we can
on
talk
Max
even
and
more
Poirier.
About Max and Poirier.
Exactly. So I don't. I watched him.
Dustin gets dropped in the first. Max is dropped in the second.
Yeah.
Dustin tries to jump Gilly at the end of the second.
When he dropped Poirier in the first, I was like, not like this. No, that was the only thing I said, bro. It was like the Matrix. I was like,
he dropped him, and I looked at Joe, I looked at Luke, and everyone we were watching these fights with, and I said, yo, Max at 55 is a fucking problem.
Bro, and then Max came in like he was really trying to finish the fight. But you know, Poirier, he resisting and shit. But I was just like, bro, Max really tried to finish the fight that early. He wants to beat him. He's not trying to all that. But let me say this though, in the fifth, I couldn't wait to talk to you about this. You know when Max points at that ground and when he points in the middle, he's ready. Dustin said, fuck it, let's go.
Look,
but he
if anyone's ever going to say,
bro,
let's do it to Max,
crazy,
is Dustin. Ilya said he wanted to do it, but like Dana White said, anyone's going to say they'll do it.
No.
Until it comes in the moment of actually doing it.
And Dustin did it though. But you see he clinched because I saw him once his knee buckled, bro.
Dude, if you're telling me
Max almost knocked him out.
Max just teed off on him with like a Max is fast.
Fast as
he has this 45 speed with 55 power. And now you're talking about just eating hooks from that. The only thing Dustin did, he covered up. Look back at Gaethje, he didn't cover up.
Yeah. I know Gaethje kept going. But that's why I said Max.
He threw one hard hook, got caught, and he said, look, The lights ain't going out on the last fight.
Exactly.
And I respect the fuck out of
No,
it.
I do. I say it, but I saw when his knee buckled, he instantly clinched. And when I said because if it wasn't his last fight, Dustin would have just kept going. And he probably would have caught himself and just kept going, trying to counter some shit. But I feel like he would have kept going. It's his last fight in his home state. It was his hometown too, wasn't it? Or like not too far from his hometown.
Honestly, I forget exactly where.
What city? Yeah.
All I know is he said he wanted
The fight.
last fight is
yeah.
in Louisiana.
And they let him, which I respect. But if it wasn't his last fight, I guarantee he would have kept fucking going. But when he clinched, I rewinded a little bit. His knee buckled like a motherfucker. I was like, oh, he was almost dropped. But bro, who the fuck wants to do that with Max, bro? Everybody who's done that with Max, bro, who won? And Max could be losing the fight, and he's like, come on. He could be winning the fight.
I'm gonna say, losing the fight, yeah, you're right.
You want to,
Dude,
yeah.
the last 2 times he's done it, Gaethje,
Yes, he was stupid.
he was up 4-1.
Yeah, yes, he was still stupid.
He won the 5th round. If you go to the card, you are up 4-1. You comfortably won that
He
fight.
don't care though.
Boom. Fast forward. We're going to Dustin. I disagree. I kind of think those cards should have been 2-2 going into that 5th round. Telling me Max won 4-1 on some cards.
He didn't win for him.
Kind of insane to me. But, I mean, almost seeable. I could understand it a little
No,
bit.
he didn't win by that much.
To
I'm
tell
not
me,
that far anyway.
you know for sure you're winning that fight.
And you
Because you won the 5th round. Look, you could go into your head thinking it is 2-2 going into that 5th round,
And you're the
you
fucking
know you
champion.
won the 5th round.
And you're the champion. That's what I respect the most.
Okay, let's talk about that though. Do we actually consider the BMF belt a
Champion.
championship?
He got a belt. I'm a Max fan, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Look,
Not
I
as-
say
okay.
yes now.
Because he just
Now.
defended it against.
Because it's been defended.
Mhm.
It is not just something that they're giving.
But you know they
Because look,
Everybody's
Jorge
giving it.
Masvidal, he was given the BMF belt for his fight with Nate Diaz, right? What fight did he win after that?
no
Exactly.
in the club or that restaurant.
Yeah, we could go back to talking about him
Like I said,
allegedly.
in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah.
He lost the decision to Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
He got knocked the fuck out by Kamaru Usman.
And he lost to
Lost to Colby.
Kobe Covington beat his ass. Which I'm not gonna lie, that still hurt me. I really wanted Masvidal to beat his ass, but we always want Kobe
Everyone
Covington to get his ass whooped.
Wanted Colby Covington to get
We always want him to get his ass whooped. And what pisses us off is it don't happen as often as we want. He can get his ass whooped a couple rounds with motherfucking fights. But I don't like that motherfucker at all.
The motherfucker got a chin.
He broke his
Look, the 2 fights he had with Kamaru,
Yeah.
wars.
But you can rock this man. Like, I'm talking about rock his shit. And he just,
And his gas tank is insane.
yeah. But they say this man run like, I don't know, they said this man damn run like 20 miles a day or some shit. Cause they did one of those, you know, maybe like follow me through my training camp and all that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, that man be running like crazy. And then when he get done running, he go to the gym, be sparring, do his training.
The only thing I'm pissed about Holland losing that fight is because he's been calling out Colby. He wants Colby.
Kobe's gonna fuck him up off of stamina alone. He'll have to catch Kobe, but he don't have the power to catch Kobe and knock him out. I don't think that he can finish. Bro, I've seen Kobe get.
Holland knocked someone out from his back.
You talking about the 10 kick? Or the
No.
kick? Or the. What?
He was on his back
Oh,
and throws up a hook and sleeps it.
See,
He has power.
no, I'm not saying he don't have power though, bro. I'm saying like some of the people I've seen, Kobe, I wouldn't compare Holland.
You don't see it coming though.
Okay, but okay, you right though, because one thing I will say about Kobe, or not Kobe, but Holland, Kevin Holland can be a little bit more accurate than some people. Sometimes he be throwing wild and shit, but when he's like locked in and going, he can be pretty accurate. Almost like what's his name? Who fought Pitbull?
Dan Ige?
No, not Pitbull. Damn, what's his name? So I'm gonna have to pull that real quick.
From this fight card?
Yeah. He didn't fight Pitbull. He fought. Yeah, I can't think of his name.
So you're gonna have to look
The
at
Spanish
cards.
guy. He came back crazy. Damn, I almost had his name. Why keep going blank on name? As soon as I say it, you can be like, oh yeah.
But yeah, we're back to the whole point. Look how long
He
we
could-
talked about both of these guys.
Costa. When Costa was fighting Copylove, I said if Costa didn't, I feel like he intimidated the shit out of Copylove because Copylove, bro, I seen some of his fights, he's accurate as shit. But I see when he's intimidated, no, he's not, bro, because he was getting rocked. And Costa was just sticking his tongue out.
It's a giant step up in competition too.
But it is though, yeah. But he's using.
You're talking about the guy that was in there with Yoel Romero, with
Yeah.
Izzy, with
Yeah, that's what I said though. But he looked great though.
Robert Whitaker.
Yeah, he not look great, bro. I was instantly like, this fight, it shouldn't happen. After the first round, like this fight's over.
Dude, so if you look at these, and if you were to happen to have seen odds before this,
Yeah. I seen a couple.
Paulo, $185 underdog, if not more. Rodriguez was like a $400 underdog.
Yeah. Didn't mostly underdogs win
Yeah.
this card because what's his name? The veteran who fought
Dude, there was a dude that was a
600 up there.
opening up the main event, or opening up the main card.
I was gonna say they were the last people. Dude had the
First
biggest
main
underdog.
event.
Oh yeah,
First main
the
card.
first main. Dude had the biggest underdog.
It was like I said, about a 6-5 underdog.
That was crazy.
Dude, if you would have parlayed that together, Dana White put he said like used it as 1,000.
Yeah.
If you would have bet $1,000 for Johnson, Costa, Pitbull, and Rodriguez, it would have paid out like it was either 32 or 332,000.
Sometimes that's why it pays to bet the underdog, bro, because.
Yeah, but you.
But I mean, that's rare though. Yeah, that's rare though. If you do that and then win that, like, yeah, that's kind of rare.
Look, that's
But
something you
but
might
that was
do as
wild,
a joke, like, hey, I'm gonna put $1 on this, haha.
Yeah, but ain't about
if I
putting
win
it
this,
down.
I'm winning 300.
Somebody bet, I think they said 3,000 on Max to win against Corey. Went out crazy, but well, not too crazy. Max was
Max was a
already-
favorite.
Yeah, he
very
was a
close
favorite
favorite. It was
now.
practically a pick 'em for that fight.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, bet like 3,000 on that. I wanted to look into it. We got to see that one off that shit, bro. To have that much faith, and that was the only bet that he made. To have that much faith in one player, or not one player, but one fighter, and that's the only bet you make. I mean, but would you bet 3,000 on Max? I wouldn't bet 3,000 on either one of them.
Nah,
Cause you ain't know who's gonna win,
they both too good.
bro. I don't know, bro.
Look, if you would have asked me, I would have probably put 3,000 on the fucking old 675 favorite, and I would have been very upset losing that one.
You just saw it, bro. Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Seeing Corey AB.
But look,
Hey, did you get emotional?
to me, I ain't gonna bet that much.
No, I mean, if you
Because
got
you're
that much,
telling
you'll
me-
bet that much. But
Well, yeah.
Like, if it's
you're
like
telling
tough change
me
type
that,
shit.
like, dude, it's a fight. Everyone has a punching chance.
yeah, shit, you get slipped.
Dude,
Blink.
I could punch you, break my hand, and say I don't want to continue, and I just lost that fight.
True.
Your leg could snap.
I can fuck your eye up. Keep targeting that eye.
Yeah.
I still won though. You feel me? So yeah. But did you get emotional when they showed Dustin's his
So here's the thing: the fucking sportsbook turned the volume
oh, so you
right after the fight. Dude, what worse timing to turn off the volume
that was stupid. Yeah.
when Poirier's going to give his fucking retirement?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about just the speech. I was talking about the tribute and everything. Did you see that? They had the video.
I saw it the next day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, different fighters and everything like that. They had Izzy on all them on there talking about him. They just showing his highlights from his young years. And I was like, Corey, I ain't forget, but you forget how long he's been doing it. But yeah, Corey out came some crazy shit. I mean, then you can't even say how it comes, because that's why he's known as the baddest motherfucker. Because this man will take a fight like that. Short notice fights, knockout.
I mean,
crazy wars though.
Look at all of the guys he's fought.
Bro, this man had wars, bro. And
3 fights with Max. 2 fights with Justin Gage. 2, actually 3 with Conor.
Yeah.
Khabib, Islam.
And when he talked
Benoit
about
Saint Denis, everyone thought this dude was the best up and comer.
yeah. When he talked about Max though, he did say, he said I beat him twice, but the first one was like Max was super young. He was Max's first fight. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Max literally stated, "You took my debut and my 13-fight win streak. I'm taking it."
Oh, see, I just heard the 13-fight win streak because I remember that one. That was the second one.
Or maybe Max's debut was against Conor. One of those.
And he took his title too. No, it was he
It
took.
was an interim fight for their second.
He said he took my title. No, he said he took my 13 win streak, and then he took my title. He said so now I'm taking his retirement. That's what I heard. I don't know. He probably said debut, but I didn't know that.
I honestly could be wrong. It's either, I believe his debut is either Conor or
No, it was Dustin. He said it. Yeah, no. Poirier said it. He was his first fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
He was Matt's first fight, and that's when he had choked him out. But I mean, shit, bro. Hell of a career for Dustin, bro. Shit, I still remember, which I know Vanna's jealous about that, but she was a big UFC fan. But when we had went to Arizona and they gave DC his retirement and shit like right then, he didn't even know about it. That was
wish
crazy,
we
bro.
knew when those were happening.
'Cause
I would be there for Dustin.
Bro, I would be there all day.
Look.
Did you get the house already?
Nah, I'm ordering it on the next check.
I just thought about it.
No, that's the one thing I'm gonna like be pissed off about for a little bit with myself. You know me, I'm a big fight person.
Yeah.
I love to go to them too.
Oh,
I've had a list of people I wanted to see. I wanted to see a Dustin fight. Oh, I talked about going.
And we know he's not coming out of retirement. That's the crazy part. We know that he's not one of those
I
fighters.
was very close to going, and I was like, I ain't gonna do it.
To this one? Did you see that? How much was it to you? You didn't even take it. You was just like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna do it to myself. Because you know that's gonna be crazy. I mean, like, Louisiana was already like, New Orleans already is.
The second I saw the fight was announced, I sent it to Melinda. I said, we're going. She replied with flights.
Oh, so she
She probably would have been about it if I actually pushed it.
I'm sure she would have. I mean, shit. But yeah, nah, I mean, yeah, his debut at 143. Matches, right? Yeah, when he got beat the first time by Dustin. I'm sure she would have been with it. That would have been so fire, bro. That would have been the only one I would have been jealous of. Like,
I don't know when it's
I'm
next.
famous.
I don't know when it's happening next. I don't know how soon he's talking about retiring. But there's not a fucking shot I'm not seeing Derek Lewis.
bro, that's who I want to see live, bro. I want to laugh in the crowd, bro. 'Cause this man, not only do his fights be entertaining, I'll be more excited about his post-fight interviews, bro. Derek is the most wild.
You want to talk about me going somewhere and being pissed off if someone loses.
Oh yeah. Derek, but shit, we get pissed off every time Derek loses. I do.
Yeah.
I'll be
But
like,
I'm
bro.
going to be in person and watch that shit happen. Whew.
And the funniest thing
The only
about
way
it,
I will accept watching Derek Lewis lose is if it's against Tom Addison.
but see, you talking about you said won't be upset?
Well, like, I'm still going to be upset, but I'll be like, all right, at least it's fucking Tom Addison.
Yeah, like I get it. But with Derek Lewis, bro, I respect him so much because I remember when they was like, when are you gonna try to fight for the champion? He was like, I'm tired of 3 rounds. He was like, I ain't fighting hard. He's like, no time soon. I was like, respect.
Lewis,
One fat ass to the other fat ass.
I don't see your fight going 5 rounds.
I really don't though. I feel like
Whether it be you or whoever you're fighting.
I feel like he's like though. I was gonna say, bro, cause heavyweight.
But you see the new Derek Lewis? Lost weight Derek Lewis?
He looked more in shape. I think he actually gonna go for a title run, and then I think he might retire after that.
I can see that.
I think that he'll actually go for a legit title run, take it serious, and then kind of be like, Well, I gave it a shot, y'all. Boom, boom. Give it a speech and wrap it up. I think it might be like one of those. I ain't even check the Twitch. But I don't know. I can see, but yeah, I feel that. I really would like to see Derek lose before he retired. My dream fighter to always see. Even though I was watching UFC Young back then, I ain't had no money on my own to go see who I want to see or whatever like that. But it was Anderson Silva, bro. I'm talking about like when he was a spider. I was like not old Anderson Silva getting knocked out just taking fights. I wanted to see prime Anderson Silva, bro. And I don't care who it was against. I just wanted to see him fight, bro. Because every fight back then was entertaining. He's the reason why I really got into it, bro. I'm watching him. Then I'm watching how fast Jose Aldo is and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I like this shit. I was just boxing at first, bro. But speaking of speed, though, like you said earlier, max speed. Did you see those random bursts? Like he'll be looking trying, like he'll just be walking, dusting down, and he just come with a crazy combo. Dustin got hit like 5 times.
That was like 5, 6 times.
Bro, bounced off his head.
Did you see in the fight though where Dustin looked at Max and was like 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Like, I just hit you 4 times.
And then Max was like, okay. And then he was like, and they was just talking, but you couldn't hear what they saying, but they throwing up numbers and shit. But I don't know, that fight was not only so good because it wanted 2 fighters who hated each other, who was like just trying to knock each other's head off.
2 fighters with too much respect for each other.
To do what they usually do to other people.
Nah.
Now, I'm not gonna say they no, because they was kind of doing some. They was themselves, but I'm saying it was like I saw a match like I'm not gonna come in crazy wild with like like he'll come in with a fury and then he'll back out. You know what I mean? Like, cause remember his no, because his corner kept telling him take those 2 steps back. They kept telling him back up a little, like get your shit in and then back up a little bit. Don't stay in the pocket with him. For Max to listen to that, because if you watch I want to say 3rd to 5th round, he was actually he'll do his combo to him back up a little bit. I feel like it's because he respected the shit out of Poirier.
Oh, if you don't, you're stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to go toe to toe with Dustin Poirier if it's not 10 seconds or less. I do 10 seconds. Well, not me personally. I ain't fighting no person, but I do 10 seconds if I was a UFC fighter with him. But am I gonna do like just stand there for 30 seconds trying to bang it out with Dustin or Max? Hell no. And name a fighter today that would. Kevin Holland talked a lot of shit and he won't. No, Gaethje? Yeah, he would to prove a point and get knocked out. Name a fighter who do it and win. I should have rephrased that. Because yes, he did, and he got KO'd.
Max, I mean, it's a staple for Max.
That's his thing.
He does it to everyone.
Yes, that's his thing.
Some have accepted.
Some have not.
Some will not.
Some would never think about it. But those who have accepted it, how many won that bout? How many went the full? And it's 10 seconds. We're not gonna act like in fighting 10 seconds ain't a lot of time, though. But how many people stood there the full 10 seconds without either getting dropped, trying to grab, or backing out? I can name one. Max Holloway. You gonna win one, and it's to himself. I feel like I don't know, bro. I feel like he practiced just getting hit in the chin for 10 seconds at the end of each round while he's sparring.
Dude, he used to stop. For a while, he did not spar.
They said that. They said he'll go in, get his workout, do his cardio, and then pretty much head up.
It was pads and bags.
That's crazy.
He did not spar.
That's wild. Because and usually a big thing in fighting is when you got a fight coming up. You like, let's say I'm fighting Joe, for instance. I got a fight with Joe coming up. I know he's good at wrestling. I know he's gonna keep shooting because I'm taller and everything right there, right? So you spar somebody like that, so you can get your reach down, so you can get all that shit good, your footwork good, your sprawling good. Keep him at distance like that, and Joe will be sparring somebody my height.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he probably didn't roll or do wrestling.
He probably did. No, I'm saying he still did his training, but they say he did no sparring. Like, I don't even think
he was not getting punched.
Yeah,
in training camp.
That's crazy.
He was not getting punched outside of training camp.
That's just a man who grew up fighting. I mean, yeah, they say, okay, so Poirier, he's the best motherfucker in the world. Max Holloway don't have no fear. I believe that, bro. I believe this man has no fear. I believe the only time he won't do this shit is if he fighting somebody like Derrick Lewis. And Derrick Lewis, imagine that shit though, bro.
Hey, shit, Max was always calling out DC.
Bro, I got quit doing DC dirty, bro. When I first saw DC on TV, this was before the main card, when he had his jacket off and shit, and he just had his white shirt on. I said, now DC, that's body gold right there. I don't think DC would feel if he got hit and stuff. The face and all that, yeah. Unless it's John Doe and he get a body kick or some shit, then he done. Also, body kicks.
You see the Hematoba?
I don't think so.
I can't remember if it was Max or Dustin now, but one of them had a fucking nice ass swelling on their ribs.
Bro, I was gonna say, them coaster kicks looked it so fucking hard, bro. Sounded off.
That's all Kopolov did in that fight.
Coaster was kicking him more though.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying,
But Kopolov
if you look at the way Kopolov handled that fight, all he did was kick, whether it was his legs or trying to rip it to the body.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he did get a couple good stomach shots and shit, but I feel like he kept trying to keep him at bay because, bro, I don't know. He just looked so discouraged, bro. It was wild. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. He looked like he accepted the wrong fight.
He's a great young up-and-coming fighter. He's not done yet.
No, he's not. He's great. I mean, you gotta take L's, and a lot of times it's
But look,
better.
that's a giant step in
Yeah,
competition.
it was, bro. I don't think he was ready for. I mean, but he was ranked 14. Costa was 13, so it's.
Yes,
But it's
but
still.
it's because Costa's on a losing streak.
Oh, he went down, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Like
first
I
win.
said,
This is first win in how many fights? Like 3 fights.
his recent fights have been Sean Strickland. Love or hate him, he's a great fighter.
He's a great fighter.
He can't be
say shit.
touched. Izzy, Robert Whitaker, and there might be one more.
That's what I'm saying. Is a 3 or 4 fight losing streak. I know he's gonna lose the streak, but see that's the thing though. You might.
And look, like let's look just past those recent names. He's been in there against Luke Rockhold. He was in there against Yael Romero.
Yeah, he's a great fighter. Don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But
We're talking about 5 greats right
yeah, I was gonna say, but he just named 5 greats that he like you said with Strickland, love him or hate him, shit, he the best when he was on top. And Strickland's a great ass striker in general. Strickland's like
Boxing
he's a boxer.
That's why I said he can't be touched. He has that Philly shove.
Yeah, he's a fucking boxer, bro. So yeah, but that's why I said Costa's not trash, bro. It's just if you want to name the people he lost to and shit like that, you're gonna name greats.
The people he's lost to are way better
Yeah,
than the people Kopolov
I've never even faced off with
gonna beat.
in general. Like, cause Kopla, but he's a great young fighter. That's what I'm saying, bro. His striking, his accuracy, bro's great. But when he got in that octagon, bro, it looked like he was more so just trying to survive than win the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he'd rather just take an L than take a TKO or a KO type shit or a submission. But I think he just rather take the L. It did look like he was just surviving. But I mean, he did his. I ain't say his thing, but he did his thing up before that fight. You know, he got his name from somewhere, and like you said, he ain't done yet. So that's the most important thing about it. I mean, shit, you take an L, you get up and get one back. Sometimes you take an L, and you take another L, then you get up and get some back. But, hey, but like you said, he's young. He's
Mar
like,
Usman lost 3 straight.
and he's still great.
And
Is
you're gonna
he?
talk about him being one of the greatest, probably of all time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he?
He's not gonna be the greatest of all time, but you could argue to start throwing him on if you create a Mount Rushmore.
I was gonna say, if you
You
said,
gotta maybe start adding faces to a Mount Rushmore. But
and I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but if you're gonna add the greatest of all time, then you might have to. I mean, it's really you got John Jones. Bro. Like, you got to be better than John Jones to be greatest of all time.
And John's on the Mount Rushmore.
No, he definitely is. People don't like him for outside the sport. I get that, I understand that. It's a lot of athletes like that that we feel about, but shit, you talking about in the octagon, you can't really deny it, bro. Like, if you was to put anybody above John Jones, who would it be? I can't think of nobody.
I don't think I'm putting anyone up there.
Like, and I'm talking about, he's not even my favorite fighter.
I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. I do not believe Khabib is on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, no, I don't think Khabib's on the Mount Rushmore either. I think he could have been.
Would have kept going.
Yeah, I think he could have been, but then he stopped because his dad died? Yeah, he just coaches
fair.
now, right?
Look, it's fair.
Yeah, no, I get it, because his dad was his coach his whole life. And so now he just coaches.
Not too much shit talk about that part.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to say about that. But he could have been, I'll say that.
You beat Justin, I like that. You beat Dustin, I like
He
that.
beat all the greats.
Beat Connor, I like that. After that, you dodged Prime Tony for a while. You fought a bunch of trash cans.
You don't think he would have beat Tony?
I don't know. Prime Tony Ferguson on his win streak. The number of times Tony would have been able to fight him, but he trips over a freaking mic cord, blows his knee out, and now you get a replacement fight.
I don't know. I don't want to say that.
Look,
I don't want to say Ferguson just would have whooped you, but I think that was
one thing people forget about Tony. That man was dangerous on his back in his prime.
Man, dangerous.
The elbows he throws up, the submissions he can do.
That's what I was gonna say. I think if he would have, because he definitely would have took Tony down. I have no doubt.
There's no way he doesn't take him down.
But that's what I was gonna say. Tony can whoop you from the ground. He can whoop you from the back, or from off his back. And
his stand-up was great.
his
unorthodox
ground game and shit was great too. I mean, you can go from a full mount to him being in the full mount in 5 seconds. He was like you said, unorthodox.
Tony.
The way he moved.
Prime Tony. I'm not talking about this Tony that went on his 7-fight losing streak.
Yeah,
this Tony that's older now. I'm talking prime Tony
versus prime.
with that win streak.
That would have been a great fight though. I was gonna say Tony called him out though, didn't he? Or no, I was gonna say, but then Dana.
That fight was booked 3 times.
See.
And shit kept happening. The one time it was legitimately gonna happen is when Tony tripped over the fucking court.
That's funny. No. Yeah, Tony was a dog though. So I can say, but like you said though, we can't say Khabib. We can't say him for the simple reason though. We see him be great though. We saw him be great, but we haven't seen him like he didn't keep going. There was other great fighters to fight. There was other great fighters who could have upset him that we would have thought would have lost. I think Tony Ferguson would have been that fight though. Like he had to fight for his life. He would have been fighting for his career. Because Tony, we seen what he can do.
Look, that would have been way closer than that. I wouldn't say it was close. You know, I'm not gonna say Tony wins. I'm not gonna say Khabib wins.
No, it was one of them fights.
Is that's a fight where you're looking at it.
Like,
you could be like, this is 50-50, maybe even 60-40 if you want to lean Khabib. But it's obviously something we didn't get to see. It's something we're not going to be able to see.
I would have leaned more to Ferguson because when you break down like that, Ferguson was way more versatile. But Khabib could get you, and he was dangerous with it. Like he's dangerous.
I mean, look, Khabib stunned Connor on the feet.
That's because he hated Connor though. I think he really just wanted to beat Connor's ass. I think it was like we talked about with Holly Holmes and Ronda Rousey. It's like Ronda wanted to beat Holmes with her feet, but she failed. Khabib was fighting. I think Ronda was the one-trick pony. That's why she lost on me because we never seen her stand up. And the one time we did see her stand up, it was over. And then everybody figured out the secret, just make her stand up.
So right
I
now,
don't think it's the same with Khabib.
What do you see next for Max?
Well, shit, you already heard what he said. Anybody who wants the title, come get it. Who would I see them put him against?
I think there's two.
This guy? Hold on.
I don't know, are we going to consider actual high-level jits, or are we going to say because you had a black belt, you're a high-level
Yeah,
jit?
I was gonna say, cause you know how you.
Because Dustin had a black belt and fought Khabib.
And Justin's really good too.
Justin is used to only wrestle.
Yeah, like he.
Now,
I was gonna say his wrestling game.
he
is
only
like
wants to strike.
crazy. Yeah, I think he likes that knockout finish, that rest. I think he likes that more than a tap out. But he can definitely get that tap out easy. I'm not saying Connor's more of a striker. I have to look at his whole record, his whole fight record, to see if he ever did. I can't really.
I feel like there might be one like name in there that's like a pretty good
Like actual
jiu-jitsu
straight.
guy.
Yeah.
But
Because if you had them people who do jiu-jitsu enough just to
the thing is
wrestle.
they're like, you obviously get high level jiu-jitsu, but who did you?
who was it? Who did they beat? And who? You know, it's a lot to go into that. Like how good?
You know, because like I pulled this up for you before.
Mm.
There's not many names on here that I
Recognize from beat.
recognize or want to even like.
That's what I'm
really
saying.
give
That's
him
why we can't
credit.
put him on the Mount Rushmore because for one, he stopped too early to really. Like I said, he beat a couple big names that are huge names, but be on the ground.
Like
See, that's what I'm saying. No, I don't think he has.
So like he fought. I mean, he fought Rafael dos Santos, which he's allegedly a Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy, but we also know Dos Santos as a stand-up fighter.
Right.
From there, we get. Just get that name. I don't know who it is. He gets Michael Johnson. That's a stand-up fighter. You get Edson Barbosa.
See, so
Stand-up
so
fighter.
you got jiu-jitsu fighters, but like you said, Ricky, like not somebody who wants to be on the ground because these are people who, yeah, they got black belts in jiu-jitsu, but they're not stand-up. They're not standing
Yeah,
up.
Edson
at all.
Barbosa.
I mean, they're
Brazilian
stand-up.
jiu-jitsu striker.
They don't want to be on the ground. They rather stand up. I
He
say,
has hands. He goes at it.
man, I say, man, nah, I can't even say that. See, like the only Gracie, I would say he over. With all the Gracie under the legendary Gracie name, like today, they only know who he beat up. When I say beat up, I mean like they be getting ass.
Oh, this dude's a striker too.
So everybody that you can say with the beat is a striker. So
Like the names I give him credit for.
yeah.
Striker.
So honestly, no. So now we can't even put. I mean, I can say he's a great wrestler, but you can't even put him up there with him. Well, not grappling. Mount Rushmore. Because if you go wrestler,
No, yes.
for wrestlers in general,
Yes.
like wrestlers who stand up and wrestle.
Dude, I don't
We
I don't
see him
I don't
stand there
care
like
he's
in
like
one fight.
not necessarily like a straight wrestler. He introduced this Russian wrestling, this sambo, this
Yeah, that's
smother you, pound you until you're ready to get up.
that's valid. Yeah, because before then you had more of the Brock Lesnar.
Because look, it doesn't
DC.
matter if you aren't necessarily a wrestler.
Probably wouldn't hurt to
You don't want to be on the
like
ground.
set that board.
These
like
guys
inside.
train how to get up.
Yeah.
They train jiu-jitsu, they train wrestling, they train everything.
So would you put
To be able to hold people there
That makes
and dominate them.
the whole fight too?
build that good.
I'm talking about the bell
I
ring.
give
Y'all
you
get
credit
up.
for your wrestling.
I give you credit, but I'm saying like I want, bro. Like really said, bro. I want to see him fight a straight wrestler, bro. Don't get me wrong. I think he could have beat some of the best wrestlers. I mean,
look,
because his wrestling style is different from.
If he's a coach and he's training Islam,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
we know how good
He's a
Islam
coach
is.
now.
And Islam will be the first to say, he holds me down.
Yeah. Oh nah, bro. Cool. We can't take it away from him. I just don't know if I want to put him on the Rushmore, bro.
Well,
Let
what
me
I
ask you
would
a question
do,
though.
you know,
Would you put Wrestling wise, would you put Brock Lesnar as Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
I didn't watch him.
Bro, don't. It's not worth it. I don't know how this motherfucker ever made. I get how he got his title. The motherfucker big, but he obviously don't hit hard unless he on the ground. He'll kind of do the same thing, kind of like he'll take you down. He'll just keep like slamming. He'll tire you out. You keep forcing yourself down.
I wrestle you and then I drop some elbows on you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's how he got his title. But, when he fought, what's his name? Alexander. What's called Alexander, bro? He was into that beat, bro. He brought. Damn, where's he from? Somewhere in the UK. He brought that type wrestling over here. Fuck Brock Lesnar. But no, okay, so who's the Mount Rushmore? Wrestling everybody.
Overall.
Yeah, overall, yeah.
Like I said, Jones, obviously.
Obviously,
Now, you got to start talking. Do you look at your Mount Rushmore as fighter? Like best fighter? Or do you also look at how we change the sport? Because if you're looking at changing the sport and what you did, obviously Conor. But I don't think Conor is there for a fighter.
fighting wise, I don't put Conor. I don't put Conor fighting wise. Okay, so shit, bro. We can go.
But okay, like we're going Mount Rushmore for greatest of all time, like that type thing for your fighting and winning everything. You're getting John. You have to get
The whole fucking time.
George St. Pierre.
Okay. He was gonna win.
You have to get. You can argue Silva.
Anderson too?
Yeah.
Ain't no argument there. He's on one. He's
Well, yeah,
three. He's
I'm
like
saying-
three, but yeah.
The thing is, that you can argue him, but you can argue against him.
You can argue against him if you go his later careers because you said he fought too long.
Yeah.
That's why I respect
But
Poirier for saying he
going,
wanted to retire.
but going into your prime, Brian Silva was
He won.
something different.
Yeah.
Not something to fuck with.
People was dodging him like a mother.
So you take Silva.
So one name I'm seeing if you say it's two of them in history. You know what I'm saying? If you say one.
What weight class? What do you think?
Go ahead.
Now?
Yeah, I was thinking about like
Because there's a couple silvers too. That's why I asked what silver.
right.
Anderson.
And get good by stuff that happen.
If you were to add one of them, which one would you add? Nick or Nate? Do you think?
I don't think I'd add either, but I would add Nick.
Like I say, Nick created Nate, but Nick beat some of the best names in history. See, you don't go back that far though. You don't go back to the Shamrocks. The Shamrock brothers? Well, they had a whole family in there, but Shamrocks,
There's one.
he is probably more Silver era, the BJ Kings era. I'm not saying like all these names. I'm just saying that
You're
era.
talking about that era.
Yeah.
Time frame.
But if you talking about, so you started watching the win, so we can go from there.
Before COVID. A little before COVID.
Really paranoid. Went all the way in the back.
Oh, so you got St. Pierre in the end of history. You didn't
Well,
hear
just
it.
also being a fan.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
like, so yeah, because you started
Yeah.
watching that other shit too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
fuck
what
off.
was that George one of those that, you know, like a hand crank one?
Well, you can change that.
Yeah.
You can actually put a real board in.
That's
Would you add DC?
But, yeah.
I think DC would be the outside. Like I would add him on the
This
outside.
is the thing, though, when you look at it. He was a double champ.
That's what I'm saying. Like DC was dope with it. Don't give, and he beat some big names. He
Yeah,
just
I
got
would
beat
say
by the biggest
about that.
name multiple times.
We gonna look. I understand it's there's not many names within women's fighting. There's not that big of a draw to it. There's not that big of a spark for it. But Amanda,
Man, New Year's.
double champ, defending 2 belts.
Oh, that one.
Not like I held this belt and then went up and got this belt. It was I held this belt, went up and got this belt, and I fluctuated my weight to defend both belts.
Yeah, no, Iceman. I can see Iceman being. Yeah, because Chuck Liddell did change the culture too, though, and his fighting was crazy. So I can see that. Okay, so Amanda Nunes, if you say that, no hating shit, do we have to say Ronda Rousey? Because she changed the whole women division in general, not a weight class. She changed the whole division. She had the highest ranking pay-per-view for women fighters in her era, like 2013 and 2000, like all that. Like she's until Holly Holmes.
Yeah.
It was no Amanda.
If we're
Nunes.
building a women's Mount Rushmore,
She has to.
Like I said,
Yeah.
probably.
But if not,
we're talking
just one.
just
Or not just one, but the
one
best
Mount
fighter.
Rushmore, best fighters.
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Because like I said, in her fights was way more entertaining anyway. She actually fought. Like Ronda Rousey will like rush you and just take you down armbar. And she was like a one-trick pony until she got stood up and got her ass out, knocked out. Okay, so I said Amanda Nunes. So you got
John
Jones,
St. Pierre, Amanda.
If it's up to me, I would definitely add Chuck Liddell. So, but that's like me adding Anderson Silva too. But not only because Anderson Silva changed the game in a way a little bit too. Though. He was like so unorthodox and everything. Like I don't know, it's like he was going through everybody. But Chuck Liddell, I can only name a few people who really knocked out Chuck Liddell. I remember he was shit like Shamrock. If I get the last pick, I'm picking Derek Lewis just off the strength. I love Derek Lewis. I'll tell you who's gonna be on it though.
I'd add Derek Lewis just for the simple fact of interviews.
But okay, so if we talking about recent times, then I feel like Poirier got to be on. So if we go recent, past, let's say a few years or like let's say 10 years.
I figured about like that.
5-10 years. Poirier got to be on there.
Yes.
Izzy got to be on there.
Yeah.
Do we put Usman on there?
Absolutely.
I feel like Usman got to be on there.
He ran through his division.
He ran through everybody.
Backtracks people in his division.
That's what he ran through everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna
Amanda.
once we get it, then oh man, it'd be like, like I said,
So hold up, we're looking at.
I'm over here like.
It's a bus. Well, it's not that bad.
I'm over here like.
So we're talking. Amanda. Usman. Who else did we name? Izzy.
Poirier.
We're gonna try to kick that bus.
I'm gonna put Poirier to the side real quick.
Put to the side? Okay.
Like with something like that.
Clarissa Shields, because she was a boxer and 2 UFC fights, well, she undefeated, and she retired.
She didn't fight in the UFC.
She did? No, she fought Bellator, didn't she? It was Bellator, you're right.
Bellator or PFL, one of those two.
Okay, so I was just playing for her anyway. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shit that Max Holloway be doing, I want to add
That's
him.
what I'm saying, you had Max.
That's
why I want to put Dustin to the side. Okay.
But Dustin beat him twice. He beat one of the greatest in the world twice.
We're talking, what was it, 13 fight win streak?
I'm gonna say Ferguson.
Oh yeah.
Because he was the most feared, bro. He was one of the most feared. Gaethje took any fight, but Ferguson was feared. If we talking all them in their prime, Ferguson got to be on there. Now, if we talking about career so far, Ferguson's not on there because of his seventh fight. Yeah. So okay.
The refusal to freaking retire.
The fighters have that mentality. So who would be the last one? That last fighter name?
I don't know, it depends. Do you count John as current?
He's just retired. So yeah. So that's fine. So John in the middle. Nunez right there in the right beside him. Nguyen, Izzy,
Izzy,
Usman.
Usman, and then do you go Max? Do you go Dustin? Do you go?
I say Max with a Dustin. Like I say, a small head on the Mount
Do you
Rushmore.
go Tony? You know, like you said, you're talking about prime Tony.
Yeah, because if we talking about all prime, then I
You're
gotta put.
talking
Damn, because I don't want to take Max out though.
exactly.
I take Max. I take Max. Because his win streak plus after his win streak is different from Ferguson's win streak and after Ferguson.
Well, yeah, and Max down at 45.
Yeah.
He beat everybody other than the champ. He just could not beat Volt. And there's a name you're forgetting.
Boom. I was like, damn. So do we add him? All right, let's take John Jones off only because he's fought in the era where he could be great somewhere
I
else.
just say because you're talking, we're
Like,
putting
because
for
he was
sure.
he was also out for a while before he
that's
came.
GOAT money.
Now, if we talking about GOATs, then John Jones is automatically Mount Rushmore.
Well, yeah.
But if we talking about like recent, like I said, past 5 years, John Jones hasn't fought as much as everybody else with his name.
Okay.
So I put both.
I just say so Volt, Max,
Amanda,
Amanda,
Usman, and
and
Izzy.
Disney.
Yeah, that's a pretty.
I'm
solid.
saying, and then the crappy thing is the last two recents.
Yeah. Yeah, but we talked about up until today. Now shit. I mean,
But here's what I talked about though.
because like you said,
The
also
Usman stuff. I'm keeping Usman on there, and there's one reason why.
yeah,
The fight he lost against Leon, that was a prayer of a head kick.
bro, that was
He was winning
it was like 10
easily 5-0.
what was like 15 seconds
It was
left?
going to be 50-45. I think it was longer than that.
Like it was no more than a minute. I know that.
You're talking, yes, he set it up, but
He
he
set it
lands a
up.
prayer of a head kick that happens to connect, that happens to sleep him.
He
You
set it
become
up.
champ.
Perfect.
Now,
I'll
you
take
look
none
at
away
that
from Leon.
rematch. Look at that rematch with Leon.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, to my opinion,
Usman
Kamaru
won.
won that decision
Yeah,
in London.
he did. But it was in London. He was a champ. I'm not saying it's all biased and all that shit, yeah, whatever.
And then from there, the only other fight he has lost is against Hamzat Shamayev, a weight class up on 10-day notice. Like we talked about before, though, if you're going to accept a fight,
You accept that fight.
you accept that fight, you accept that win,
Even
you
if
accept
it's up
that
in the
loss.
weight class.
You shouldn't necessarily be using that as your excuse of why you lost.
You can't. You accepted it because you felt like you could win. Now here's the thing, though. You're right, though. That Leon, as a fighter, I always will say Leon did set that up.
There's
But
no denial he did not set that up.
But
There's no denial he
as a
didn't
fan, we
practice that
cannot say
beforehand.
Leon won. Usman lost. Usman did that to himself.
He
Why
could have
you-
coasted and he went on.
You could have
He
kept.
was looking for his own finish.
He
It
was
just
looking
happened
for a
to hit
finish
him.
himself. He got sharp hungry, and the shark got honey. That's what happened. You feel me? So that was kind of on his part, and I ain't saying that I'll take anything away from Leon. No, Leon did exactly what he's supposed to do. If you're in that, I don't care if it's a championship fight or a 3-round fight. If you're in that final last round and you know that you're losing, you know that you're down on the scorecard, you have to get a win. You have to get a finish, right? Leon knew he had to get a finish. Only thing is, Leon didn't go in there like head hunting. You know what I mean? Like most people when they realize it, like Kevin Holland, he went in there swinging for the fences. I'm not saying that he was sloppy with it. He set some stuff up, but he was swinging for the fences still. His first punch was over the right, heavy. If he would have missed right there and got KO'd, that would be his fault. Now see, when you win the fight and you up that big, why would you go in there head hunting? You shouldn't be the one head hunting. He should have let Leon head hunt.
The
Leon
reason he was head hunting though is because
he wanted to finish.
he wanted to finish, but he also let the casuals get to him.
Exactly.
Saying you win decision.
And what do we say about Ronda Rousey? She let everybody get to her. She can't stand up. She tried to stand up against the best female kickboxer in the world and got KO'd. That was his fault. He lost that fight. But I still put him in that Mount Rushmore. Because like I said, that he lost that fight. He should have had that championship mindset, that champion mindset. Instead, he went in as a the challenger mindset in the 5th round though, because he was piecing him up the whole fight.
He won all 5.
All rounds.
Until the head kick.
Bro. But I would still put him up there. The reason, even though it Izzy's loss, and you know that shit hurt our heart, bro. When Izzy got dropped, I was like, bro, not the style bender, bro. Then he got dropped again. I was like, not the style bender. I was like, for now on, every fight, all I want you to do is look across the ring and say, I'm prepared to die. If you do that shit, then I believe in you. You don't do this shit, you got too comfortable being a champion. Which I think Izzy got complacent, though.
Well, yeah, he literally said, I'm the champion, you gotta come in and beat me. I'm just gonna coast myself to victory because it's working.
Yeah.
He didn't need that killer, I wouldn't say, I'm not saying like he didn't go into a fight with no killer mentality.
But not the same killer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but he didn't go in with that mentality, I still need this because I'm trying to make a name for myself. I need to earn this contract. I need to earn this money.
Yeah.
I don't got anything but this.
He didn't come in with, I'm gonna come in and beat your ass, or I'm gonna come into a gunfight with a knife. No, he came in with the gun already, pointed at anybody, thinking that he automatically had to win, and then they caught him with that knife, and then that knife fell down. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know how it is. Seeing your favorite fighter, it's like when you were a kid and you been a fan of this NFL team or NBA team, and they lose the championship bad. And I remember to this day, and if any of my family see this, they'll acknowledge him. We knew this kid named Steve, diehard Saints fan in Mississippi, right? And when the Saints got their ass beat in the Super Bowl, he was in tears. I'm talking about balling. And you looking at like an 8, 9-year-old, not Super Bowl, but it was playoff. They were going to fight for the Super Bowl.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't wrong. The Super Bowl they went to, they won.
He was
just my recent years of recollection.
He was balling, bro. Oh no, this is like 019, something like that. But balling, right? This is when they were fighting for. That's what I said.
They won it.
No. That's why I said 10. I can't remember which year they won versus what year they was fighting to stay in. But when they got out, he was balling. I'm talking about tears not coming down, everything. And you think that you'll make a kid feel better? Bro, I'm a teenager at the time. I just can't walk past and do that. He's like all that shit, bro. Like, it's kind of like that with your favorite fighter. Even as an adult.
Because look, we're talking 09 Vikings losing to the Saints.
Yeah.
We're talking
2017
Vikings losing to the Eagles.
We saw last year. That was heartbreaking. I was like, damn, bro, I thought it was y'all either. But you know what I mean? It's like your favorite fighter too, though. Like you see your favorite. I told you, bro. The only time I ever cried during the sporting event. I don't care what y'all say. Not fuck y'all, I love y'all. But still, fucking when Roy Jones got knocked out by Tony the first time, and then he got knocked out again. I was like, why he still fighting? If my mom and grandma used to be like, boy, shut up. Hey, I don't care. It is me. Like, this is my point. I don't have too much to go to school and brag about, but I can brag about my favorite fighters and shit, bro. Like, that shit used to hurt, bro. So I get it, bro. That's why I was like, I know, I wanted to text you, but I was like,
I was ready to be.
Because you ain't want nobody
sure, but I was like, you know, like,
fights don't look like that.
If I'm going to accept any loss for him, it's obviously gonna be Max.
Yeah. And same with Max though. I mean,
like if he would have fought Max or Justin for that,
I would definitely take him over Justin.
Well, no, I'm saying though, I would accept those. I'd be okay with those. But if you're telling me his retirement fight was against Pimlet or some shit like that, and he loses,
I would have never watched UFC again, bro. Speaking of Patty Pimlet, we got to put him on the Mount Rushmore.
Eating.
I was gonna say eating going off campus, bro, because this one, bro, you see how much weight this man is gaining?
Yeah, but you see how much weight he loses?
No, during his fights, bro, he loses mad weight. Like, the man come back with abs and shit, but during his off camp and shit, bro, you see him, you do not recognize him. Bro, you do not recognize this man at all, bro.
Fatty Patty.
Fatty Patty, bro. I need to get on his diet. the losing weight part, whatever. Cause shit, bro, I need my ass back too. But nah, it's anybody fight that we didn't talk about on this card. We talked about pretty much everything. Huh?
Pretty much.
Did you make any bets?
Too many?
Did you win any bets?
Nah,
No. You said no?
Yeah.
Who did bet against that?
Oh, I parlayed too many things.
Oh, see.
And there was not a way I thought Marvin Vittori was going to lose against fucking Allen. What I learned the hard way, they both are dog shit. And somehow earned fight of the night over.
That's trash, though. That's trash. I feel like Max and Poirier definitely should have won fight of the night. But remember, I texted you early. I meant to say so far, but I only text you, yo, fight of the night. But I meant so far.
Yeah.
Because we still had them coming up. But, bro, that was a fucking fight, bro. I'm talking about Holland dropped.
Holland
Rodriguez
dropped twice in the second round.
In one round.
But then you're talking, Max drops Dustin in the first, Dustin drops Max in the second. They both have a shot of winning the fight in the same round because they stun each other.
Did they both have a takedown? Oh no, I think Dustin had Max had they both had one takedown each. Max had a successful one, and then Dustin
jumped the guillotine.
Go, yeah.
This is about the only time that fight touched the ground.
That's the count.
Other than them trying to ground him.
No. Max, they was on the ground. Max got over. He won on the ground game, but they ended up getting up. And I was like, yeah, bro, just get up and fight, bro. We just want to see y'all fight. We just want to see. That's why I was so scared, bro. Like, cause I was like, if he ends Dustin right now, New Orleans is gonna riot,
if
bro.
he would have finished Dustin in the first, I would have been.
Bro, Louisiana would have riot.
It was some type of way.
It would have been a riot, bro. They in his home shit. I'm talking about he got a standing ovation, win or lose, which you already knew was gonna happen. You feel me? I don't know, bro. That was a good ass fight, though.
Some good fights this weekend.
And I know for a fact that's gonna go down as one of Max Holloway's greatest fights.
Let's see.
To him personally, I feel like.
I'm definitely looking forward to August 16th. It's a
Oh,
ways
yeah.
away, but getting Dreyfus Duplessis versus Hamzat Chimaev, that's going to be incredible.
That's gonna be so. Oh, where's that fight at though? Is it overseas or is it? It's here.
Actually, your next overseas fight is this upcoming weekend.
Fight night.
Yeah, it's just a fight night. You got Robert Whitaker and Raider the Riddler.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Which the Riddler is the guy that just beat Bo Nickel. Robert Whitaker, excuse me. So,
Like I said, I just know.
but yeah, no, I had a lot of bets in. A lot of them lost by one. Whether it was because of the fucking thinking Marvin Vittori was gonna win, was trying to do some people like winning the fight a certain way.
Oh, so you was going off finishers and shit like
Yeah.
that, like submissions and all that.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, I was the happiest in the second round was just jumping that guillotine. Had one solo bet on that one.
Oh wait, so you called?
I was trying. Now, here's
Wait, you called him in the second, or you called him?
No, I called him
submission?
just submission.
Oh, okay.
That's a plus two.
I was gonna say,
I was
if you
taking
called,
a
I was gonna
chance.
say if you called him in the second round, that's wild. But then again, it ain't wild. Because shit, it was
One of them that lost by one. Look, I accidentally clicked Max's name. I thought I was clicking on Dustin to win by decision the entire time. But it happened to be Max by decision, which, well, accidentally, it was right. And then I lost because of Danny Gave.
So you could have won, but you lost. And you won on accident. I want everybody to start putting hashtag down by one.
Dude, I literally, right after just continuously ripping bet slips with a one little thing, one part, I'm done with parlays. personally. I'll tell you guys parlays.
Nah,
I'll tell you
honestly,
some
but see,
things to
parlay,
put together
everybody-
if you want to.
Everybody know
But
what they getting into.
I ain't putting my money on it, so it might actually end up happening.
Everybody know what they get into. You do that parlay, you win. Congratulations, you won. You got some bread. Single bets though. Look, thank you. Let's go. I've been quick doing parlays. I told you that down by one. Why you think I ain't been in the group test? I love that test, but still down by one. Nope. I do solo bets now. I mean, sometimes I get. It depends. Like mostly if it's
Football
like football
season,
yeah.
I'm probably touching 2 money lines now.
Yeah, I gonna say
After
football
that,
season. I do.
I'm
every now and
done
then.
trying to be like, oh, Jefferson's getting 70 plus receiving yards.
Because
so
when
and
he's
so
supposed
is
to.
getting this, so and so is getting that. I'm done touching that part of betting. I might
Every now
do
and
like
then,
2 touchdown parlays.
Yeah.
Some, do
2 touchdowns, first touchdown.
I don't
Well,
touch
first
first
touchdown.
touchdown
I gonna say
like
first
that.
touchdown, but you get bread off of them.
Oh yeah.
And it depends on who playing. Like, it depends on who playing. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, say if I say I bet Derrick Henry get I would never bet Derrick Henry get first touchdown. I'm always gonna say Lamar Jackson. But if I say, I sound like a fucking Ravens fan. That's just the first example that popped in my head. But if I say Lamar Jackson first touchdown, I feel confident in it. I feel confident.
I feel confident other than the fact that he has to run the ball for.
No, but I'm saying like, but say you
Like,
watching
yeah,
the
he runs
game
the ball.
and they like first on 5, you like, all right, come on, and then that's the one time he'll throw it short. Or first and goal, my fault. But
Yeah, first to go from the 5. If you ask me, I'm looking at Derrick Henry.
I'm looking at Derrick, but at the same time, I'm looking at options. I'm looking at they call the pass play.
Oh
they
yeah, if
expect
that,
him to
if
pass
that
it,
play
and he
goes
runs.
into a shotgun,
That's what I'm saying.
then I'm like, I don't like Derrick Henry now. But
It'd be so many things that go in it, but you gotta bet this shit until you keep watching it.
yeah,
So you just never know the scenario. But yeah,
I don't like touching first down or first TD parlays. But as far as like probably 2 touchdowns, I'll probably touch that. Probably touch like 2 money lines. But for the most part, I think I'm just gonna bet solo money lines.
I've been doing solos for the past since that whole down by 1 started because I was like, obviously something ain't working. And then when you close, it's always that 1. So I was like, I shouldn't bet that shit.
See, when
But it was already on there.
See, I started getting smart. I started hitting that cash out option.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
you
your
did
last
that shit.
play.
Yeah,
Fuck your extra $20, whatever it is.
Just take that
Cash
shit.
out.
As long as you ain't lose. It's like sometimes you got. Sometimes it be worth taking that loss. So I don't care. If I bet,
Bro, if my payout's 150 and you're only offering me 70,
yeah, I take that.
probably letting that ride.
If I bet $10 and you offer me,
I also might cash out and then wager a little bit on that last leg,
right?
just so that way I still got profit of the day.
Like I said, the only thing that we ain't gonna do is give y'all places to bet because they don't sponsor us. But there's a lot of betting sites and apps and all that, so y'all can go and look that up on your own. But we got 15 minutes left before we do our outros and all that. Dang, I was gonna say Aiden ain't even in here. They'll probably listen later, but because he didn't answer you, huh? When you asked him with the bet, okay, so.
Give them a little bit of everything. So some money lines. I mean, obviously right now all we really got is the baseball.
Baseball right now.
I'm not giving you shit for WNBA. If you,
Look that up.
I
on
ain't
your
that
own.
degenerate.
Look that up on your own. I could just bet you
Damn.
one thing.
So many games started though already. Shit. Okay,
I mean,
so I
well,
guess
by
I'm
the
gonna
time a
have to
lot of
touch
people
on-
hear this, it's gonna be a lot of things that already started.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying some of the games I was actually going to talk about. I was going to say the freaking oh my god.
You lost that bet already.
No, just I'm seeing Washington's up 7-0 on Cincinnati. And it's only the 4th inning.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. But I would have definitely said Padres money line. They're up by 2, so I guess right now you can count that one out because I'm looking at the current score. Okay. Right now, the Brewers are hot.
Yeah.
They're on a 10-game winning streak. They just swept the Dodgers. Give me Seattle.
You said give you Seattle? Because they're the underdogs, right? So,
They're the underdogs at a plus 105. Seattle's a good team. Look, I understand you get winning streaks, but that shit comes to an end eventually.
It ends at one point. And that's smart. I would definitely agree with you. But I would say bet against a good, decent team, even if they're on one streak or not. Because especially the underdog, you come up big because of that 10-game win streak.
I mean, yeah, it's a plus 105, but still an underdog. It's
Still
still
an
plus
underdog.
money. I'm liking Seattle on that one. Just talked about how the Dodgers got swept.
Would you bet on them?
But I'm taking I would take the
Or
Dodgers.
playing.
Minnesota. Playing the Twins. Which, look, Twins aren't too bad.
But I would take the Dodgers because they want that swept out there.
Well,
That's when you come
the
in.
Dodgers is a way better team. Way more well-rounded. Way better talent. Minnesota was just losing to the Rockies.
I would not bet on. I would never bet on anybody who just lost to the Rockies.
Give me the Dodgers. Give me Seattle. Give me Houston. It's pitching for the Rangers.
Hey, y'all heard me say who pitching for the Rangers. That's one thing y'all gotta look at. Who playing versus who not playing. Oh, you good. You gotta look at who playing versus who not playing. Especially in baseball. Who pitching tonight? Who's not pitching? Who's resting?
I don't really like this game.
You said for Rangers? Versus who?
The Oakland A's or Oakland Athletics. I don't really like that game. Cubs, Royals. Give me the Cubs. Then from there, like I said, a lot of these games have started for me to almost want to talk about some home run people, to talk about maybe some base hits or something along those lines, strikeouts for the pitcher. I guess, like I said, just wanting to touch money lines personally myself and going solos. Money lines I would like the most are the Cubs, Astros, the Dodgers. If I wanted to parlay something, probably go Dodgers, Seattle. You
So
want
you will bet
probably the most confident parlay. I'm Astros being the underdog. I almost want to say Astros Dodgers would be my favorite two-leg parlay of the night.
So even when you're not sure sometimes, let me ask you this, because I know I do. Even when you're not sure sometimes and you just do a solo bet, say you're only going to do like 2 bets, right? Do you pick one that you really want to bet on and then bet on who you think will win, then do the other one just be like the underdog just in case?
So you're talking like, say bet Dodger money line and then bet Twins money line?
Yeah. No. Sometimes
You
I
just
do.
need to see the green.
I just want to see. I want something. Goddamn. I want something. You know how people like, I never won nothing before. Shit, I did because I bet on both. But I will say, all right. So, say, I don't know. Say, fucking Steelers playing the Bengals. Say Bengals dominate this season. Steelers not doing too hot, but we underdog. But since they ain't really whoop us like that consistently since how long? I'd be like, 15, 20 on the Steelers. 15 on the Bengals. It's like when some of them want to be back if I lose. Huh?
Packers.
Packers are the underdog? The Packers? For who?
Green Bay.
No, I'm saying underdogs for who though?
He's just saying in general.
Oh,
He's
in general,
saying those
yeah.
are some underdogs.
They're not set
Well, they're hard, yeah.
to do anything, and I think they're wrong. I think.
Yeah, but see, it be switching. Because at one point, Lions were always the underdogs. And now, you can barely see them as underdogs. You feel me?
Yeah.
It depends on what year, what season, who they playing. Because I wouldn't count
Look,
Packers as
I
underdogs for everybody.
respect the betting the Packers as an underdog. I'm a Vikings fan. I have a problem of giving too much credit
To certain teams. Yeah.
to not necessarily, you know, like I'm not gonna let my bias of who I like versus who my money's gonna tell you.
Yeah, no. That's
There was a
why.
couple times last year where I found out Packers were underdogs. I sprinkled money there.
Yeah. That's why I say
You're good
it's,
for some betting when you're underdog. They betting on.
it always depends. Because trust me, there's times when, like I said, especially when it's your team and you know what I mean. There's been times when I seen Steelers, I don't care if they over or under.
Yeah.
I know what's right,
Oh, I jumped on the Vikings as underdogs.
bro. I know what be right.
Yeah.
You know, so
Last year, week 1, you know, we were losing to the Giants.
see that was stupid as hell. But that's stupid as hell. But if we under against somebody, I know we about to, like a lot of times we under against the Ravens,
Yeah.
and we beat them constantly.
Mm-hmm.
We know their game so well. That's what we was talking about earlier, adjusting your game, switching up and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been years of development. So would you change it for one player? They slightly changed their game for
Am I gonna change
Lamar.
defense? Hell
No, not the defense, but offense wise, they switched it up a little for Lamar.
no. Yeah, they added the read option. They added the
Yeah.
running of the QB. That's what I'm saying though. Is you got to
The
develop
shuffle
that
pass.
into your thing.
Yeah, see,
Because
that-
if you have that scramble ability QB
Mhm.
and you're not going to utilize it, why don't you take
Imagine
it?
why'd you get it? And the Steelers didn't want to use, like I said, Justin Fields made his own. But yeah, hey, fantastic show, wonderful show. We appreciate all the love, the comments. I didn't get to see the Twitch yet or anything like that. I don't know who was on there, but we want to shout out everybody who viewed, everybody who listened, everybody who chatted with us today. If you did not catch the full show, you can always catch the full show. Download Mix. We go to Syndicate Empire Radio. And this is Skeez Talk Show. As always, I'll lead it. I just want to say shout out to my black and yellow family because we're mixed.
You on YouTube today?
You on YouTube still? Okay. But yeah, we definitely want to shout everybody out. Shout out the family. Shout out the Syndicate Empire family who support us. Shout out to the sports world who gives us this opportunity to come out here and talk. Honestly, y'all don't even know. Me and Devin just like to talk. Shout out to Dead. My brother. Dev, any shout outs?
When are you going to hit the chat line? You want to hear us talk about something specific? Let us know.
Speak about it.
You want bets? Let us know what type of bets you want. You want parlays? You want, you know,
Tons of
long
bets.
shots? You know, tell me what you're looking for. Are you looking for, obviously, your money to cash? You want just straight solos?
Tell us what sports you talking about, planning on betting on.
You want to hear us talk about your team? You want to hear us talk about a certain trade, talk about a certain signing?
Oh yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, and if something that we miss, like say, while we talking, it's a big trade just happened or a big signing just happened, y'all can put that in the chat. If you just want to hear us talk shit about your team, or see if we can talk shit about your team, please try us and put it in the chat. 'Cause I promise you we can. I can't. I can talk shit about any team. I told y'all, I'm a hater. So, but yeah, shout out to y'all and keep that going, man. That was a great interview today. We love it. Any shout out to Dave? Touch it all. We'll see y'all next week.
Friends, listen.
Listen, hey, everybody, sports, Obamacare. We love y'all, and we gonna end it.
All that. I mean, I've done
Alright, bro, I'm gonna head up. All of us having a
I've
fucking
even
terrible
mentioned
time.
Japan.
Bro, I'm trying to get my ass on
21 different stuff every day.
All right, bro. Good fucking show. We killed this.
But I
So
mean,
you're
Fucking me hurt. You got everything, bro?
trying to sell you to me.
Yeah.
All right, catch you later, man.
I have some friends that actually live across
Oh,
the street
shit.
from where the apartment is. And I think that's good because we're going to have someone close by. And I do have a caretaker and
Good shit, Skeez.
like
That was good shit.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah, that was good shit. Engaging as a sucker.
that room is
I ain't never think to put it on Facebook.
like 8.
Right?
Funny thing is, I had hella people sharing this shit too.
Exactly. That's why I like to do Facebook is because of the
More
actual
personal,
engagement.
too.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little bit more personal. So people want to share it and
Try
support,
to,
you know what I mean?
yeah, I
Because
like
they're already
that
your
shit.
people on it. Now for Twitch and YouTube, you know, obviously we just got to start getting people tuning in over there.
Oh yeah, start shouting that shit out,
And then
bro.
people will start coming in.
Just keep moving it. The more we shout it out, the more we keep doing this shit.
Exactly.
No, I was telling him shit. I don't like missing days. I ain't like the days I did miss. So we definitely gonna be in here.
That's all it takes, repetition, consistency.
Oh yeah,
Keep on going.
that shit dope.
Huh?
I'm making a syndicate edit right now.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Skeez, was it cool if I used
I tell you, you started
Yeah.
out.
All right, come on, you ain't gotta ask me to syndicate. You know we all together.
I'm
But
just,
in
for
3
the last
years,
hours, I've just been going in small
we
clips
have
from everyone's streams that can fit in.
worldwide over
Because I want to
12
put it as, like, it's going to be essentially a list. Like, we have
And
live comedy,
in the United
concerts,
States,
DJs, sports, supernatural, art walks.
Yeah, so I mean, we reach a good number of people.
And I'm also trying to balance everyone. 'Cause I don't really
You know, like I tell Isaac that
Oh shit, we still live on my Facebook game.
you know.
Oh yeah, he's probably in there. I don't know if you guys noticed last week, you guys were just live.
Yeah, well you nah, bro. I
Scotty.
swear,
I was just looking at it. I was like, what the heck?
I swear I
Like
didn't
2
know.
hours, I swear.
Until you said so, you was like, hey, you know you still on his live, bro. I was like, oh shit.
Top rating.
Yo, thank you guys for tuning in, though.
We're broadcasting worldwide. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, it's social media. So I mean, it's good. You know, I mean,
The next show.
to me, you know, as far as the rent, you know, like, see, I can come up with that. And I was going to see my caretaker. I told him, I said, hey, bud, you can have that. Chances are I would probably never use it. And, you know, and I'm trying to get a chance to back.
You stop this live shit.
Then I think the vote would be good.
Here, go to bottom at the no, like the application like bar. Go to the one with that red thing on it.
Yeah.
No, to the right, to the right.
All right.
Yep, get that. Yeah, click into
Oh,
it.
okay.
And
Start recording.
stop
Like I
recording and
say,
stop streaming.
Having
Okay,
everything is part of
I'm all on Facebook like, damn, usually it's just do it on my phone.
Do it on Facebook too. It says end live.
Oh, okay. Nah, I ain't see it. Right, I got my glass.
off of work and having.
Yeah, appreciate this shit, bro.
Well, I think that's pretty, good for me because I go where I need to go. And when I used to have access where I can get cabs to a need. And if not, I can always catch a bus. I do have a car, but I'm really desperate to sell it. Unfortunately,
All right, catch y'all later.
we
What's
take
up?
all of
So I
that.
catch y'all later. Let me get
And
to
then
the
have the
bed.
rest of your day. Yes,
Y'all
sir.
too.
Peace.
Y'all see y'all later.
I myself, I was at a place that never. My son passed away. Dead. And I had to spend a lot of money to get him up where his mom and siblings lived. And I had to go there. My thought was, if we're gonna cremate him, go ahead and have that done here Where